Welcome to Just Pause. Our practice of purposely interrupting the flow of the day to cultivate the practice of showing up. And in that practice, in the commitment to just show up, we build our skills of patience, perseverance, and perspective. So we begin our Just Pause just as we are. We welcome the pause as the intentional pause and interruption to our day's agenda, to the flow of our daily toil, our daily tasks. But in the practice, all we ask is that you pause. Yes, we breathe and we notice. But in that pause, we can actually begin to cultivate what I call the 3 Ps. Patience, perseverance, and perspective. So let's pause and cultivate clarity, building our confidence and competence in the simple practice of letting go what we don't need and welcoming in and nurturing what helps to sustain and nourish us in the practice we call yoga. So begin by finding a comfortable, seated, upright posture, ideally. And if that doesn't work, honor that as your current condition and adjust your shape. When the shape is steady and sustainable, I call it a landing pose, move to the breath. And for now, we're just looking for as natural and easeful of a breath as you can. If you're feeling kind of flitty or still shifting from whatever you were doing before or preoccupied with something else, breathe deep into the low belly. Ground yourself with the breath, maybe even emphasizing the exhale. If you're ready to be in this pause as fully as you can, then let the breath maybe reflect the sama-vriti, the even in and the even out from the diaphragm. In other words, moving from the ribs. And in the Kripalu tradition, breathe, relax, feel, witness, and allow. Now, this is the mantra that I'm going to use throughout our practice today, but you are welcome to use any other mantra that helps you stay in the practice. The practice of moving our attention towards Ananda, towards bliss, through the focused effort of dharana, maybe reaching dhyana, by way of first turning our senses inward, balancing the breath and establishing a firm foundation in our landing pose. So notice the state of your being. Notice the nature of your breath. Notice the content of your mind's thoughts and your heart's emotions. And bring your attention to your heart space. As the heart beats and pumps this oxygen through the body, the lungs expand and contract, hugging the heart, affirming that you are in fact built for love, to both give and receive love. Breathe, relax, feel, witness, and allow. How does that resonate in your body when I say you were built, you were designed for love? And maybe just for this moment, you can pretend that you believe it until you do believe it. What would would it feel like to breathe, to move, to rest? What would it feel like to pause in full knowledge that you are love, built for love, built to offer love, to receive love? Nothing is required of you to earn love. Breathe, relax, feel, witness, and allow. Put yourself in that possibility space of love. If you wrestle with one side of that equation more than the other, if it's harder for you to receive love, then focus on opening your heart to receive. If it's hard for you to give freely and abundantly, to trust that it's safe to offer what you have to offer, that you're enough, focus on that breathing from the heart space, breathing outward. Nourish you with the breath. Cleanse and release anything that doesn't align with this truth that you were designed for love. You are love in form. Breathe, relax, feel, witness, allow. Breathe love. Receive it. Offer it. Let it go. Breathe in, receive. Breathe out, let it go. Offer, expand. Relax into this truth that love is all, and you are part of that all. Therefore, you are love. Rest in that, relax in that, trust in that, even if it's just for this moment, pretending that this is true, if it's not yet true for you. Breathe, relax, feel. Feel through your senses what love feels like. Feel from your emotions the numerous ways in which love can be articulated and expressed, the nuances. Breathe, relax, feel. Witness. Is it difficult for you to see yourself as lovable, as loving, as love itself? Can you put yourself in that perspective of someone who sees love in you, knows that you are not only capable, but are born of love? And that has nothing to do with our worldly parents. It has to do with our divineness, that Atman center, the soul. You are love. If you struggle with seeing yourself as love, see if you can remember yourself as a child before you did the things that make it hard perhaps for you to love who you are today. The child is blameless. The child does not have the intellectual capacity to judge. Therefore, they often live in an extended state of love. Can you reconnect? Can you see with those loving eyes yourself as love? Breathe, relax, feel, witness, allow. This is not permission to think you're done. Allowing is accepting where you're at. The way in which love emanates through you, to you. The current circumstances are simply the culmination of what has come before. Your karma, cause and effect, natural and logical consequences. But as we move into the allowing state, we trust that we are still in process, that love is still coming, even when we do shitty things, even when we screw up. Love is there, love is coming, love is, period. Can you allow love in this space? Physical, energetic, emotional, intellectual, relational, universal. Welcome love in all of your layered beings, to every cell of your body, receive love. As we learn to pause in compassion, in love for ourselves, our circumstances, and others, this will build our patience in the process. This pause will help us to persevere in effort until things shift. This pause in love, with love, will help us to broaden our perspective. To remember impermanence, this too shall pass, is not the opposite of the allness, that this is all. Pause to breathe, relax, feel, witness, and allow love to build your confidence and competence to love, to receive love, to be love through patience, perseverance, and perspective. This is the practice. And in honor of this practice of self-love, bring one hand to your heart. And in honor of this practice as loving others, turn a palm out or up, or however that energetically feels, to hold a mudra of offering love. And receive this blessing and send this blessing forth as love, as metta. May you breathe deeply. May you move freely in body and mind. May you labor lovingly to do the tasks that you love to do and to do the tasks that are hard. May you live vibrantly, intimately with prana. May you know love. Hands come to rest together, and we close this practice with a promise to continue the practice of loving to our best capacity as it is available. Namaste. Thank you.